Well, hey there everybody, Jake here, Habitat Solutions 360. It is July 23rd, 8.5 weeks since these beans were no-till drilled in here on May 27th. It was Memorial Day. So that's, we're talking a really good amount of time. Normally, in 8.5 weeks, these beans are going to be a foot to 18 inches tall. So you can see a few beans in there. See a lot of mare's tail. Then you get out a little farther, it opens up. There's not quite so much mare's tail. But the beans are not, they're not even 6 inches tall. And here we are, the end of July. These things wouldn't get a foot and a half tall between now and October. I'm not going to have any pods. I'm not going to have the food. So it's time for me to move on. And next year I'm probably going to do something like, maybe I'll do Liberty Link beans. I'm going to do something different to get rid of this mare's tail. And I'm definitely going to pay closer attention to the ground temperature. But I will tell you, I think generalized no-till and how it works may not have certain conditions that I'm experiencing, and that is clay and how clay holds the moisture and will not allow plants to grow when it's too wet. And also how the clay holds the seeds from the mare's tail that I was always able to disc up and get rid of, but this year I did not disc, so now I'm hitting with this. So anyways, we're on to plan B. Okay, I'm just going to take a moment and walk down a few of these, and you can still see the cutter lines from the no-till drill. And there are very few beans. So in some places germination was really poor. In other places it was so-so and not too bad. But they just didn't grow. And you can see all this darn mare's tail. And yeah, I've got a couple of beans in here that look like, yeah, you give them another month, they'll be a foot tall, and that is not going to make me any food. This is my destination plot right here. I'll just show you. So I've made one pass through here, and I'm going to make a number. And this is my destination plot. I'm on the north side. Over there you can see my bank's blind. Here's all the thatch from the winter rye that I had in here last year. Here you can see, here's my winter rye that I missed it with my brush hog. And we've got a few beans in here, but not a lot. We got some velvet leaf. And look, here's all this winter rye. Look at that thatch. It's exactly what you're supposed to have, and I've got a lot more mare's tail than I've got soybeans. Well, I'm all done disking, and now I dragged it with my flexible harrow to kind of flatten it and smooth it out a little bit. So now I'm going to seed it, and I'm going to put cool season annuals going in the ground. It is late July. We should get enough rain and good things to happen here to make this really produce still a very good fall and winter, early winter food plot. So Okay, I'm out here in my field after I have disked it and planted it, and that was 5-6 days ago I planted. And I just wanted to show you that you can probably see right here. These are dead mare's tail, and you can see pulled right up by the roots. And that was the benefit of disking. Years ago, a lot of the farmers used tillage to reduce weed competition. I left one small area of beans, and that is right here. And it doesn't look like much, and I did run my disc through them, but this was the one area, and you can see I've got some mare's tail in here. This is one area that the beans looked like they were worth saving, and I overseeded it with brassicas and turnips and crimson clover. And if you look right here, you will see see the seed coming up? There is new seed coming up right there. So this field's going to do really well, and we're about to get quite a few rain showers this afternoon, thunderstorms. They're saying potentially heavy downpour would be the greatest thing. But if you look right here, there, brassicas. This was in the shade when I worked the ground the other day, so it holds moisture longer, better. And you can see the brassica and crimson clover is up doing very well. So the rest of this field's gonna pop pretty good. Well, it's been about a week and a half, maybe a little bit more than that, since I planted, and you can see there's lots of growth everywhere. Crimson clover, brassicas, turnips. These are daikon radishes, the big fat leaves. So I'd say I'm going to be in good shape this fall. Just pulling trail camera card. On the other side of the food plot, I've got a apple tree. It drops every week. It drops apples. You know, it's just part of what happens. So I got a camera on there, and I get a lot of pictures of does, fawns, some good bucks. And just replanted this field about 10-12 days ago. I had to completely replant it, but you can see behind me lots of germination, lots of growth. You can see all the green back there. It's going to be good. So actually looking forward to this fall, changing it up, getting away from the soybeans, going into cool season annuals, brassicas, turnips, radishes.